How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Sick Eric Tech. Today we're going to be taking a look at the cameras of the new Motorola Edge 2022 variant. Now this is a lower model of the Motorola Edge Plus that came out several months ago, but this phone does have like a bigger battery and stuff like that, but the camera tech is a little bit less versatile than the regular Motorola Edge Plus. This is the front-facing camera recording at 1080p, 30 frames per second, and this is indoors, which is one light. So how does this look? Does this look okay for a $500 smartphone? And I would have preferred 4K on the front-facing camera, but a lot of people are doing this. OnePlus does this a lot, and yeah, I would have preferred 4K. I love it when a phone can record 4K on the front-facing camera. I still use them a lot when it comes down to videos and things like this. Most of the time when I do video of myself, I'm using a front-facing camera so I could see what I'm recording. It's just easier for me. But how does this look? We're going to be taking a look at some pictures taken during the day and at night, and some indoor pictures, just to give you guys an idea of how this phone performs as far as camera quality goes. The main sensor is a 50 megapixel main sensor. The ultra wide is a 13 megapixel ultra wide, and you get a 32 megapixel front-facing camera. Now, pixels does not mean everything. It's still, I've seen better on a front-facing camera, believe me, but nevertheless, we're going to be taking a look at some pictures taken on Motorola Edge. Before we do, subscribe, like, and share. I really appreciate you guys joining me here on Sick Eric Tech. Let's get started with the video, shall we? Alright, so this is the front-facing camera of the Motorola Edge 2022, caps out at 1080p, and as you can see, looks okay. The exposure is a little bit blown out on the sky. This tends to do a lot worse if you're in a shaded area and the background is sunny, but this is in the full sunshine right here, and giving you an idea of how the front-facing video looks. I think it looks okay for $500. Could be a little bit better, but I think this 32 megapixel camera on the front is okay as far as recording video. It tends to do pretty good when taking pictures, so continue on, shall we? And here we are using the rear-facing camera to record video of the Motorola Edge. This has a 50 megapixel main sensor, and does it look any better than the front-facing camera? Does it sound any better? And yes, to compare the two as far as front-facing, rear-facing camera, on me we are in the direct sunlight, so how's it handling the stabilization and how's it handling the background and the sky? So all right, let's continue on with the camera test of the Motorola Edge 2022. Alright, so this is rear facing camera, Motorola Edge, 4K 30 frames per second. Checking out how that stabilization is, and I am walking here. So how are these cameras doing? I would say that they are a little bit better than past Motorola cameras, but Motorola still needs some work. 4K 30 frames per second, Motorola Edge 2022. Alright, so this is the front-facing camera of the Motorola Edge at night, and this camera does cap out at 1080p 30 frames per second. And yeah, how does this look at night? And we are walking here, and I think there's a lot of noise in the sky. You can see right there. But overall, it's not too bad. I mean, OnePlus does the same thing on their phones, 1080p, and I've seen a lot worse. So yeah, front-facing camera, Motorola Edge 2022. Let's continue with the video, shall we? Alright, so here we are with the rear-facing camera of the Motorola Edge 2022. What do you guys think of the photos and the video taken on this phone? Is it worth it? Do they look good enough for a $500 smartphone? There are a lot of other smartphones out there that can perform a little bit better, but then there are other smartphones that are much higher priced that perform just the same as this. So what do you think about the camera quality? Is it good enough for you? For me, I think it looks pretty good. It does pretty good. I've seen better. That front-facing camera definitely does not handle exposure really well, especially when it comes down to direct sunlight and, you know, a bright background. It's definitely going to get blown out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and gives you an idea of how the cameras perform on the Motorola Edge 2022. And thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Peace.